What is up, everyone? Delusional Rubies here. Today we're going to review a game I recently just played. Just go over some important things regarding positioning and recognizing certain opportunities and then acting according to those opportunities that appear. Before we get into that, I just want to let you all know that I am uploading weekly now, as you may know. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss out on any future content. I also just want to mention quickly that I'm doing World of Tanks tutoring / coaching, and you can find that link to that in the description below. Anyways, back to the video. So we are actually on the map Cliff. It is a tier 9 game, and we are top tier. We're playing the Concept 1B, which is the ranked reward vehicle. Now, in regards to this tank, it's kind of, I'd say, a bit too good, especially in comparison to the tech tree versions like the M103 and the 54U1, the tier 9 autoloader. This tank is actually really good. We start off with a nice on-the-move shot onto that T49. I think we actually end up getting another shot into them when he tries to peek. As you can see here, he kind of pokes up on the move again. So a pretty good start to the game. Now coming to the mid is definitely a good option on this side of the map, considering we do have the kind of advantage when playing this. So for example, if you look on the map, back over here in base, you can actually get shots on this position right here. So if the enemy team were to do this and we had someone back there, it would be completely counterable. However, on their side, they do not have that, so we can kind of just sit here and try to abuse this position. Now, you can get shot by the 55A, as I did, up on that ridge there, so I did take some damage there. Now, this was a pretty close game for most of the battle. As you can see, our team is quite focused around the 8-9 line, which is not bad. We do have an RU on hill, as you can see, and we're just trying to get as much damage out of the middle as possible. Now, I don't want to sit here anymore. I've been there for too long. I'm worried that someone might end up YOLOing me. We're still missing a few tanks, so my platoon mate actually stays there. And now, I wouldn't say this was a mistake, but him sitting there kind of did lose him a lot of HP. I mean, it's a 2v2, and their team is way more aggressive, and our T-34-3 isn't doing very much. He's taking a bunch of damage. Now it's a 3v1 now. This guy's basically dead, and I'm just trying to help my teammate out here. Obviously, if I were to sit there with him, I'd probably lose a lot of HP as well. So I'm just trying to shoot those people on the side. This is something you can do on this ramp right here, which is really nice. Now, our team's pushing around the 9 line, so eventually they'll start be able to helping mid. And as you see, we actually have control of the bowl, which isn't as good as the other side having control of it, seeing as they have a better position to kind of shoot into the mid area. It's kind of vice versa, so they have that position shooting here, but we have this position where the defender and Conway are shooting over on their side. So it's slightly balanced. I do see here that my platoon mate's a one-shot, so I'm trying to see if I can maybe help him out here. Was very worried about this 50 TP. The 50 TP has a very large alpha. I think it's like 620 or something, 520, I'm not 100% sure. But it can do a ton of damage. Now I keep missing these shots here. I'm shooting a bit too late, and it's going into the rock in front of me. So at this point, it's like once we kill this 430, we can start working the mid-ridge again. They do have a 55A on hill now, and he's fighting our one-shot RU, so they do have control of hill, and I was worried about getting shot by a tank destroyer here. We're still missing a Kanonen, and that's pretty much it, but that still does hurt, and they do have a really good gun. Now I see here, I could spend my time, so all I want to do is I want to get this one shot of the game. I'm able to make this peak, and I do see the E50 there going as well, so I'm coming up here, don't get that shot. I do get really unlucky here, but I mean, RNG giveth, RNG taketh. I think I hit the fence there with my heat shell, I'm not even sure anymore. And then I come back up just to finish him off, and he ends up backing up just in time that my shot goes wide. And as you see here, I'm just going to pause the situation right now. You see the 55A and hill is peeking over on us. My platoon mate's a one-shot, so it's most likely that he's going to die or take a shot from damage. Now, if you see the situation here, this guy's a one-shot, my friend is a one-shot, but this guy's on full HP, and he's in a position to completely block off these three people over here. But then you turn around, and there's a full health T95, and nothing to prevent him from going up, killing this 430, and then winning them the game by killing these two people and us. So staying here isn't ideal. And as you can see, as we keep going, My platoon mate ends up dying here in a second. He actually gets YOLO'd by the 50 TP in Patriot. And I decide that if we're going to win this game, I need to go over and help this guy. It's a 3v1, and I can definitely play held down against a T95 and win that. And then there goes my teammate, so he's dead. So I come up to this position, and now it's just basically just farming T95. Obviously, with heat shells, the cupolas of the T95 are quite reliable. I mean, I do think I bounced one shot here, but the cupola was a bit angled, and my shot went a bit wide. And I'm not sure, if you're ever playing this position, you never want to play here. You literally put yourself between a rock and a hard place, because you can't leave that rock without getting shot by someone like the Ferdinand over there. At this point, I'm kind of just shooting this guy. I do make a mistake here, and peek wide enough for the Ferdinand to get a shot. The T95 did a good job in kind of baiting me, but I would take that trade to secure that kill. And my team ends up getting control over mid, but the 55A is still on hill on full HP. And that's a very strong position, especially since he has people at A5. He kind of has control of that old area. I'm not sure what this Uds was doing. He almost flips himself going in. I don't even need to kill him. We do have two medium tanks there on the 1-2 line that are supporting me. So I'm kind of at this point, I might as well just ignore him, maybe see if I can get a sneaky shot, but he ends up dying to that standard B there. And I was thinking of peeking on this Ferdinand here, see if I could maybe put a blind shot, but I felt like that wasn't worth my time. So I decided to come up to this position. Now this is a position you can play if you have control over the mid area. If you're looking to kind of end the game, get all the campers out from the A5 and D1 position. I saw he was peeking, so I decided to just put a quick shot in. He spots me. He misses when he's pulling back. It's totally fine. So we're up to 4k damage basically. Now we're just kind of try and dig this 55A out, and once he's dead, the game's pretty much over. So our T-34 ends up going up, and they have a bit of a battle up there. But now at this point, I know he's like on the opposite side of the hill, so I want to start peeking over on this Ferdinand, who's full HP. And I get some free damage here. This is pretty much completely free. There's no RD in this game, so I don't have to worry about that. This is why the concept is just so good. It's got pretty much everything you need. It's got speed. It's got a bit of turret armor, enough to be reliable. Got gun depression, got a good gun, got a good pen. It's got everything you really need from a tank. Get a nice good shot into there, and I'm up to 5k damage now. 55A goes down. This is pretty much what you want to be doing. You want to be putting yourself in between everything. As you see, I was in between the Ferdinand over there. I was in between that guy. And I kind of put myself in the middle of the map so I can have the most impact on kind of the whole area. So yeah, and at this point, it's just about spotting the two people up on this ridge who are most likely sitting in the bush up by the rock. I don't know how I spotted this Udez, but I mean, good on him. I'm not sure what he was doing all game in a Udez back there, but get a nice good shot up to 5.3k damage. Now I get spotted again, so I know he's most likely in the Kanonen, either in those rocks right there. My teammate was pinging over here, so I started to blind fire, see if I can maybe get something. But at this point, I realized this is something you can do. You can kind of just bait people to shoot you. The Kanonen, for some reason, wasn't going to shoot me. He just decided not to. I do get that one last shot there, bringing me up to just about 6k damage, 6.2 combined, winning the game. So yeah, it's definitely something you want to be doing in your top tier heavies, making sure that you're recognizing opportunities like the T95 and kind of taking action and reacting to that quickly enough to have an impact and sway that little small battle there, which eventually led to us winning the game. But yeah, I think that's everything for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Shee!